Welcome to the Law Firm Marketing Minute, your source of internet marketing inspiration.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the Law Firm Marketing Minute. I'm your host, John Henson. And this week, I wanted to talk about something that I've seen a lot, especially in the legal industry, when it comes to marketing and tech and just adopting new technology. And it's one of those sort of insider industry stereotypes that we see a lot. Is just, lawyers are just very slow to adopt new things. If they're very conservative, not necessarily politically speaking, but just conservative in the sense that just very slow to accept new technology. But here's the thing: marketing goes fast, right? And you are not going to keep up. You're not going to meet your clientele's expectations. You're not going to provide a great customer experience unless you are, ahead of the curve on that. And so that's one of the things that I want to really remind you of in this episode. Marketing, more than anything, moves so incredibly fast. And I remind myself of that. Just kind of working here. We've kind of shuffled some things around here internally. I'm back handling some of our own internal marketing, at least on an interim basis. And what I've learned is everything goes so fast. Our operations team and with our clients, they can get in a rhythm executing services, but then when a new thing comes up, when a new marketing opportunity comes up, a new way to provide service comes up, like, it moves fast, and you got to get it, systematized, and you learn about it and all that real quick. But when it comes to just our own internal marketing, our lead generation, everything like that, it moves so quickly because there's so many things you have to do. You have to learn about it. You got to be out in front of it. You got to see what other people are saying about it. You got to see what the best way to integrate it is. And then you got to systematize it, get your processes set up, and then actually start executing it. And that stuff happens really fast. And there's so much, I think one of the big reasons why is because there's so much opportunity and so much excitement and potential around how much revenue that you can create out of, a new marketing initiative. And, look, I get it. All right. If you're familiar with like the Colby Index, I am a very high fact finder. I want to, when I'm presented with something, I want to step back and I want to kind of learn as much as I can about it. I want to be able to assess things as much as I possibly can. And I don't want to make a very quick decision. But what I've seen in the legal industry is that on average, they are 5 years or more behind. And with as fast as technology is advancing and with as many new things that are coming out, like, you can't be that slow. You can't. Otherwise you're going to get left behind. And these, especially younger lawyers who are coming up, who are more millennial, more Gen Z, who are more used to living with that kind of technology and are very much more comfortable with it, they're going to blow way past more established lawyers just because they have an advantage in understanding what their audience needs and expects from a business. So what do I mean by that? One of the big things is just how law firms kind of set up automations, right? People my age, younger, they are expecting a kind of a customer experience where they are given updates along the way. They are given options for how to interact with a business, in multiple ways, whether it's through social media, through different avenues on the website, through text message, email, standard phone calls, which is still a thing. But, there are just people out there and I get it. Like they just don't want phone calls all the time. They want to communicate through email. They want text message updates, and law firms are so slow right now to adopt that. There are only a few that have. Thinking about on the marketing side, right now, TikTok is kind of the up and coming thing. It's getting to a point right now where it's peaking. It's near peak in terms of usage, value, because I mean, there's a handful of other platforms, all right, that are waiting in the wings to blow up next, where people are going to migrate to next. I think about Clubhouse, Discord. Some of these audio based platforms are starting to gain traction. People are starting to enjoy those, see a lot of value in those, and I think that's what's going to be next. Right now, it's TikTok. Instagram right now is at its peak. All right. We had a video last week go get like 24,000 views real quick. I see a lot of law firms on Instagram right now doing a lot of really cool things. But guess what? The time to get on Instagram and start building a presence was 5 years ago. All right. We started our Instagram channel, I think probably 2018, 2019, and we've been building it pretty slowly ever since. I see a lot of these law firms now just now hopping on Instagram, posting sporadically. We just rolled out a social media service, an enhanced social media service that provides Instagram content so you can be more consistent on Instagram, because it's, it, partly, partly us rolling it out now is on us for appeasing and sort of enabling that, conservative mindset where, the industry wasn't ready for it, in 2018 or 2019 when we could have rolled it out. So instead we waited until now when now there's more of a demand for it. I don't think we're going to necessarily do things like that in the future, especially with our podcast production service. I think we rolled that out a lot sooner, as more and more small businesses across the board are seeing the value in podcasting. For the first few years, podcasting was more just like an individual kind of thing, but now more businesses, small businesses, brands, stuff like that are figuring out, how they can leverage podcasting. And so we had that podcast production service that we offer. But I can tell you right now, if you are a lawyer and you're listening to this and you're over 50, I truly don't mean to sound ageist by any means, but this is what I have seen in the industry, is that more established firms kind of feel set in their ways. They don't feel the need to adopt a lot of this new technology, and you're going to get left behind. You are. Like I said, these new younger lawyers that go out, they start their own firm. They're going to be doing subscription models. We had a guest on Center Stage a couple of weeks ago. His entire firm is based on a subscription model like Netflix or Hulu. You're going to have attorneys out there who have all of these automations set up so that, AI and code does a majority of the work for them. They just review it and make sure that it's tailored to their client's needs. And it makes the entire process so much more efficient. The client likes it because they're in and out faster. They're not feeling like they're paying for extra hours and hours and hours. But and we can get into a whole discussion about how that actually provides more opportunity for you to grow your business. Just because you're not, just because you're getting clients in and out the door faster doesn't mean you're losing money because you're not able to, charge more hourly, which I know a lot of people do flat fee now anyway. But even if you're doing flat fee, the faster you can get people in and out the door, the more people you can get through, and the more the more money that you can make. And so there's so many more opportunities around that right now that I think just so many lawyers are missing out on. And especially with your marketing, if you're not out in front, if you're not, if you're still not on Instagram right now, what are you doing? If you're not doing any kind of social media right now, you are far behind. if you're not exploring the idea of podcasting, if you're not doing more with video, that is where marketing is going right now. And even if you still believe in the power of search engines, video content is huge. Podcasting is huge, and that's being rewarded. And if you're not doing it, you're going to lose out to the law firms that are. And so my challenge for you this week is to, you know, explore the things that you've been putting off. Stop just kind of avoiding it because it's new and you don't know about it. I think the biggest thing that all of us across the board get caught up on is the fear of the unknown. We don't really know about it, so we're just not going to even give it the time of day. Instead, like, just attack it, man. Go in, learn about it, learn as much as you can, find the ways that it can apply to your firm and the ways that it can benefit your business, because I think it's really going to have a lot of positive benefits for you. So, be less conservative. Again, not politically, whatever you believe politically is fine. But, be more open-minded to new tech, new marketing strategies, all of that. Just because you don't know about something doesn't mean it's inherently bad. And, if you want to learn more, especially around video, podcasting, social media, that's our area of expertise. We are happy to help in any way we can. Feel free to reach out. And go to spotlightbranding.com, fill out the contact form, send us your questions, all of that. We are happy to help you and answer any questions you have along the way. All right. That's going to do it for us this week. We'll see you next time.
Thanks for joining us. Please visit lawfirmmarketingminute.com for more information. We'll see you next time.